Hey guys, I really wanted to make a video talking about my WrestleMania experience, and I will do that on a later date, but unfortunately I heard of the passing of Chris Kanyon today, and I wanted to talk about that because that really affected me. Because Chris, how can I say this? Chris and I was actually communicating with each other through MySpace. I kind of saw his page, and he was writing a lot of blogs, and I used to respond to his blogs a lot. So he and I started, striking conversations. It's actually a funny story here. He tried hitting on me, sent me a message, and I responded back to that. And so it took it from there. So we were like corresponding with each other a lot throughout the years, and I kind of lost contact with him about like a year and a half ago, and I was really worried because, see, Chris was the type of guy that he had a lot of personal demons, and he battled depression a lot, and being bipolar to a certain degree, and I don't know if he had like a substance problem, but I don't want to assume that he had one, but if he did, then maybe, it's kind of hard to speculate, but unfortunately, the reports say that it was either, at first they said it was a suicide, and then they're saying that it was a drug overdose because they found prescription medication near him. So there's still not like a definite answer to how he died, how he passed away. It just saddens me to this because Chris was a really great wrestler. He debuted in WCW back in '97 with the Mortis gimmick. And I remember when Mortis first came out, it was like, it kind of reminded me of like Mortal Kombat, because you had Mortis and Glacier and then all these other characters. And he was really good. He had so much kind of like, he had his like martial arts, like Muay Thai kind of background, and he had some really good, innovative stuff and wrestling moves. And Mortis' character it lifted him to a T because he took it to a certain degree to where he could with that character. They wasn't going to really push him to like an upper level mid-card, like an upper level like main eventer at that time with that character. But he did what he could with the character, and then when it was time for him to take the mask off and just be Kanyon, I still think he was really good. He had a lot of good matches with like Raven and a couple of other people. I think he really hit his stride with WCW. Definitely by far, WCW did him some sort of justice because you got to see a lot of Kanyon. And his WWE tenure, even though he did win, I think, the U.S. title and the tag title with DDP, wasn't really that rewarding, wasn't really that fulfilling for him. But Kane as a whole, as a wrestler, as a performer, he was pretty amazing. I didn't think he had a lot of backstage heat from people. A lot of people always say that he was a really happy-go-lucky guy, very easy to work with. He put over a lot of guys. He was the type of wrestler that really went out there to entertain, but not only entertain, but to also protect the person that he was wrestling and also do a good job. And most importantly, recently over the years, Kanyon came out of the closet, and he officially announced that he was gay. And I thought to myself when I first heard of the news, I'm always proud of anyone that comes out the closet and they're not ashamed and to finally accept who they are. But for a wrestler to do that is a very big deal because, as you all know, homosexuality and wrestling, it's one of those things that don't mix, because you're in the ring with another person, and even though the moves are choreographed and is scripted and predetermined, you can still get hurt. And so for an openly gay man to want to wrestle, he has to be fearful of his opponent really wanting to hurt him. So for Kanyon to come out the closet, I thought it was very brave of him. And I remember watching footage on YouTube actually when he was in the ring with DDP and he came out the closet, and I was really powerful to see. I really thought to myself, like, wow, this is some really powerful footage. and I was proud of him. And when we was corresponding through MySpace, you know, he was like after he came out, he started like writing all these blogs, getting really in depth about his personal life and all the trials and tribulations he'd gone through. And I thought to myself, here's a man with a lot of inner demons, but he seems to really kind of be coming out of that now. And like now that he's like himself and he's free to be who he wants to be, that's going to help him out a tremendous deal. But unfortunately, he kind of went in and out of depression over the years, and it was really hurt him. And he retired from wrestling back in, I think, 2005. I'm not too sure, but then he came back to wrestle, I think, recently, and I think under the Mortis gimmick. I'm not too sure, but he did kind of come back to wrestle again, and unfortunately, that was cut short. And it's just a sad day. It really is. Anyone that dies, I'm always sad about. And again, another wrestler dying. Now we've had, like, in 2010, I think we had Umaga. We've had Ludwig Borga. I don't know who else, but now we have Chris Kanyon. And it's just very sad. And I just want to, you know, wish his friends and family, give them my condolences. And hopefully Chris, whatever reason why he died, whether it was a drug overdose or a suicide, I just hope that he can finally find the peace and calmness that he was looking for. And I really do know that he's going to be missed by a lot of people, including myself. So that's what I wanted to say for now. Sorry for the depressing video, guys, but I'm definitely going to come back with something better on my next video. So with that said, I'll leave you with this. As you all know, Kanyon had a line, and I'm going to say it. Who's better than Kanyon? Not many, my friend. Not many. Rest in peace.